All right, Mark, it's time to talk Leeds United. New look Leeds United versus Leicester City today. It's the first matchup this weekend. It's in like 18 hours.
It's soon.
It's very soon.
And I'm looking forward to it because I want to see Ted Lasso in real life.
We've been hearing a lot about that. We don't want Ted Lasso. We don't want Ted Lasso.
My feed is blowing up with people who have been saying since this guy has been hired, and once they made it official, it's like, oh, fucking American, fucking Ted Lasso, da 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 da. And then what I'm noticing a couple of days later is that people have started watching Ted Lasso, having never seen it before, and they love it.
Yep.
If that's not true, go into the comments and drop me a note. I'd love to read it.
Yeah. Well, and I love all the comments about like, Bielsa's translator is going to stick around because they'll have to translate every time Jesse Marsch says soccer. And I'm like, oh, you bunch of fucking, get out of here. And now all of a sudden he does his first press conference and they're all like, oh my God, marching on together, marching. Well, I got a new one for you. Instead of marching on together, I don't know if you guys know this, but U.S. men's national team, the U.S. national team, the fans we've got a pretty good fan base, and they travel with the team a lot, and they are called the Outlaws. So I would like to christen Jesse Marsch the ALAW Outlaw.
Ooh. I like that.
The
ALAW Outlaw.
There you go.
Hashtag, go to your Twitter spot, hit us up, hashtag
yes.
ALAW Outlaw.
Yes.
For all you Valaws that used to be with us.
I gotta say,
I
listened to his press conference. I didn't even listen to Arteta's press conference because it's more exciting to listen to this one. And people have been excited about him. They've been saying he talks the talk. Let's see if the team can walk the walk. He said usually when a new manager comes in, you focus on getting the energy back up. This is not something he needs to do with Leeds United. It was very funny. But he's saying good things about, like, Stuart, hardest working player he's seen. Bunch of leaders on the team. He wants to make Calvin Phillips a bigger part of the club. And I'm like,
he will be in about a week.
Yeah. Funny enough, the name he didn't mention, he even mentioned Rodrigo.
Marcelo Bielsa.
No, he did mention Bielsa.
Of course he did.
He didn't mention Rafinha. Now, I may be wrong, but I think I listened to the whole thing. He didn't mention Rafinha. So there may be something to this Rafinha checking out in his head.
You know what, though? I think like, right, I don't know, man. When like, you've checked out and everything is scrambled and now it's being put back together, you still going to be checked out?
I don't know.
I'm
hoping for the Rafinha boost for this
I'm hoping for the everything boost.
Now, that being said, we can't dismiss Leicester City. They're still Leicester City.
Yeah.
As bad as they have been, as many goals as Schmeichel has let in, Vardy was back. And
Vardy's back and he scored, and it looked good.
And assist. And he had the assist, I believe. So this is going to be a fun match, and it's going to be a test for both clubs because Leicester City cannot continue dropping points if they want to. I mean, we're talking top 10 for Leicester.
Yeah. I think top. Man, it'd be tough for them to get in top 8 for sure, because there's a little bit of that separation we're seeing in the table. We talked about it not too long ago.
Yeah, and another thing going for them is that it's at home for Leicester. So it's going to be interesting. I know Patrick Bamford isn't back yet, but he said, hey, he may be on the bench. He may be back soon.
I'd tell you, man, I finally learned the difference between being fit and Bielsa fit.
Yeah. All of a sudden, everybody can play.
Bamford was like, we don't know when he's going to be able to come back to play. He's got a foot problem, and now he's training with the first team, I read.
There's
they sure could use him.
A huge difference, Mark, between man marking and zonal marking, where man marking, you cannot fail for a second. Zonal marking allows you to do it as a team and to go back and forth. Now, have they had enough time to get the man marking out of their system? No. But have they all been longing to just let me play zone, please? Just let me play zone?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, it's not going to be anything fancy, but it's something that's going to be. I'm looking forward to seeing a new look Leeds. And not only a new look, but just how far they stray from the former system.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't get too far without really kind of upsetting that apple cart. So
Yeah.
I don't think Marsch is going to try and recreate the wheel. I think he's going to work within the system that was there. And
No,
I don't
we're
know, I feel
Americans,
good.
man. We don't
feel good.
We don't
for Leeds.
recreate the wheel. We reinvent the fucking wheel.
No,
man.
we just
we turn the
remarket it.
wheel, we make it square, and then we're like, look, we're gonna make it square, but we're gonna add these round sides to it, so it's actually gonna spin better. And you're like, that's just a wheel. But
We'll just market it better. The new and exciting wheel.
now, as much as you know,
4-inch
as much as you
larger
guys
hub.
know, we have love for Leeds United. I have to say, Leicester City are so much better when Harvey Barnes, Madison, and Jamie Vardy are on the pitch together. They
Yes.
looked not very good at the beginning of their last match, and then Vardy came on, Madison came on, and Harvey Barnes looked better.
Yeah.
Albrighton, is Albrighton still playing? I need to check on that. But he was another one who plays better when they're all up top. They're just a much different team. That being said, they can be got at. They've been every match this season I have said in my prediction Leicester will give up 2 goals, and they generally do. It's only recently that they haven't been. But to get into my prediction, I think they're going to give up 2 goals.
I agree.
I'll kind of tease my prediction there with.
So far, so good.
I'm saying two for Leeds United.
So far, so good.
Not
I
more
agree.
than that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they scored more. This match is going to be for Bielsa.
Are we ready for our?
We could if you want.
All right,
You
well,
started with talking with
continue
the 2
then.
point. You
Go
know.
ahead, continue. I'll drink my coffee.
You know,
I'm cold.
I know it's cold today. Okay, so I agree. Leicester can got. I agree that Leeds will score 2. I do think they play this one with Bielsa in their heart, and it's like, let's go out and get this for our old manager. Apparently, the crowd for Leeds at the King Power is going to be. I'm reading huge, and then there's going to be constant chance for Marcelo Bielsa. This is one that Leeds says, all right, we're turning the page. Let's show the league who we are. And it's going to be 2-0. It is going to. It's good. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're going to play their
I don't know
hearts out.
about
They're going to
that.
leave everything out on the pitch. Leicester is not scoring. Vardy, Barnes, Kim Carnes, whoever's on the pitch. It's just.
Kim Carnes.
I know that was a little Cockney rhyme there. I did, didn't it? Is that what that was?
It's supposed to make a little sense.
No,
but who's Kim
have you ever
Carnes?
talked to someone that speaks Cockney? They make no fucking sense.
Yeah, but you can usually.
Even the Guy Ritchie movies don't make
Yeah, but you can
they
usually-
have to put subtitles.
But you can usually figure out what they mean. You know, I haven't a Scooby-Doo, which is I haven't a clue. So I guess your Kim Carnes is Harvey Barnes.
I guess.
now the
Just
goal-
in addition.
Shut
In
up.
addition, yeah, exactly.
Listen, I can't. All of my bets recently have been terrible, and my predictions have been terrible. It seems the more I learn about football and the more knowledge I get about other teams and even other leagues, the more wrong I am about predictions.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I'm hoping to be wrong here. But I'm going with a 2-2 draw. I don't think Leeds. You guys missed the sounds of Brooklyn. There you go.
Sorry, I gotta go. My ride's here.
You got
It stops right on cue. Like,
you got Fartamac. No, I can't do those fucking rhymes either. It's almost happy hour, so we'll get into those. But I'm saying 2-2. I don't think the leaking of goals from, not even leaking of goals from Leeds United, I don't think it'll be shored up in this short amount of time. They still are who they are defensively, and that is a weak point for them defensively.
Yeah.
So, and Jamie Vardy is trying to kick on, and you know he's trying to get his numbers up because he's been out so much,
been
and
out
he's
for a
far
while,
he's
like
far
2
behind.
months.
And all of those guys are like, we are better than this. We are better than this. So I do think they get some goals, but I'm looking for goals from Rodrigo and Rafinha. I think they both need to score, and there's going to be different link-up play that we haven't seen. However, I think Vardy gets one. I think maybe Madison with a screamer free kicks, things like that. So I'm going 2-2. Hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Leeds can pull this out, because really, if you look at it, Leicester City can just muddle through the rest of the season and end up exactly where they are.
Exactly.
They're not going to be relegated. They're not going to get in the top 4.
They're just,
what's the point?
Yeah, they're just gonna.
So who has more to play for? Leeds United.
Definitely.
Who's the better team? Leicester.
Depends
on paper. On paper.
These are a couple of Jekyll and Hyde teams, man. You just don't
yeah,
know
but
what
on
you're gonna
paper,
get.
on paper, I would say.
On paper, sure, Leicester's the better. I don't want to say better, healthier.
Yeah.
Healthier
All right,
squad.
well, let us know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you guys on Happy Hour later tonight. Peace. Well, that's it for today's show. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, where we have all the different episodes that are coming out all week long, covering all sorts of Premier League topics.
And if you enjoy what we're doing, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, the holy trinity that we ask each and every one of you to do.
And go to onthestoopwithlolo.com. You can check out what we're up to, and you can join in the discussion groups, talk football all week long, and buy some cool merchandise.
And if you want to be a part of the Stoop crew, you can join us Friday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the States.
Midnight in the
sometime
UK.
Across the pond, sometime for our friends out on the West Coast. And join us for Happy Hour. We have a lot of fun talking about just about anything, and we have wonderful trivia questions at the end.
Banter and trivia, Friday nights live. Join us in the comments. All right, peace from Brooklyn, y'all.